Hello and welcome. Welcome to the first episode of Bloodborne. If you're wondering why I haven't continued the Elden Ring, that's because I've decided to take a short break to regain my ability of sanity. Considering I've been playing that game for a while, and after a little while, sometimes you just need a break, you know? So we're going to Bloodborne, one of my more favorite, because it's just fast-paced and a lot easier for me. Enjoy the first cutscene.
Oh, yeah. Pale blood. Well, you've come to the right place. Yharnam is the home of blood ministration. You need only unravel its mystery. But where's an outsider like yourself to begin? Easy, with a bit of Yharnam blood of your own. But first, you'll need a contract.
Yep. Unlike the other games, Bloodborne starts with a cutscene before you even make your character. Pretty sure the other ones let you make your character first, but hey, who knows? What we'd want to do, since the weapon I have in mind is either the blood cleaver, or the saw cleaver, or the saw spear, would either want to go down military veteran, or a professional, because it's a skill-based weapon. And should we change anything at all? Let's make him very skin. Let's make him green. Yeah, that'll work. Alright. Well, I'm gonna say that's good. And let's go ahead and start. Enjoy this next cutscene.
Good. All signed and sealed. Now, let's begin the transfusion. Oh, don't you worry. Whatever happens, you may think it all a mere bad dream.
Ah, you found yourself a hunter.
welcome to Yharnam. Or technically this is Isakov's clinic. Oh yeah. Seek pale blood to transcend the hunt. Pale blood is... I'm pretty sure... like... it's a lot of things. Well, first off, the main thing I need to show y'all is an attempt to glitch the game. We're gonna just run right past this werewolf here. He's gonna try and catch us. Chomp on our behinds. Come on, buddy. I'm gonna get him right over here. Come on, werewolf. I'm waiting on you. Come on, this way. Come on. Here we go. He's doing the charge. Grab. Grab. Or I guess he's not gonna grab us, which is fine. Which, there's a glitch at the beginning of the game right there, that if you can get him to actually grab you, like I was trying to, you can skip like half of the game. Yeah, there is also a way to, wrong button. There is a way to just come back. Like, if you complete the game without ever dying, which entails ever going to Hunter's Dream at all, there's a special cutscene. Wait, I kind of want that weapon. I forgot about that just a tad. Which, once you go to the Hunter's Dream for the first time, it unlocks for you some weapons that you can grab. We want to grab the saw cleaver. Let's do the Hunter's Pistol. I've never really tried the blunderbuss, but I don't think I've ever used it. Can't get into there yet. Which we might as well just equip our things. Oh, I'm so used to triangle being the interact button. Ugh. Anyway. Now, before we kill this werewolf, let's try and pull off this glitch one more time. If he doesn't grab me on the first go, I'm just gonna go ahead and kill him. Or I could just leave him alive. He's not that strong. Out of the stairwell, please. Come on, that's the move I want to do. Okay, well, we're just gonna go ahead and kill him now. Considering if you can get him to grab you right on the edge of that gate, there's a decent chance that he actually pushes you through it. Which, technically I don't need, but that would save a ton of time, because it puts you into the area right before the shadows of Yharnam. which means it puts you in an in-game area real early on. And we can just go ahead and kill him, grab the vials, and just keep on moving. It's a shame we couldn't get that, but it's not really necessary. Like, it's similar to the thing that there's that thing over there, but we don't really need to open that door. It's really just whatever we decide we want to do. So we are at 10 minutes in. At the rate we're going, I'm not sure we're going to be able to complete the first 2 bosses in this episode. Which we could. But, yeah, there's a good chance we aren't going to do it. Alright. There is the cleric beast. Real nice guy, real calm. And for Bloodborne, the equivalent of bonfires and the sites of grace are the big old lanterns, which is real fun. I'm just gonna ignore them for now. For this part, you really just want to run about, collect everything you can. Grab all the upgrade areas for the starting location. And we're getting a lot of blood vials. Yeah. One bad thing, though, in this game is that if they drop an item, you don't know until it's on the ground. You may stop flailing about. To me, it's just a little annoying, but yeah, it's not really that big a deal. And also, the reason why we chose the Saw Cleaver now is because it does bleed. But in Bloodborne, bleed is a very different thing. It doesn't take a set amount of health away from an enemy once you've done a few attacks. Also, you might be wondering why I'm not talking to all these people. This early on in the game, they're all useless to you. So, I mean, you might as well just skip them for now. And then there's this guy, which... What? Okay, guess I'm gonna mess that up. Yeah. That didn't go as smooth as I was hoping it to, but we got what we needed. If I remember right, there's something we can pick up over here. No? In Bloodborne, it's really just a game of picking your own fights. Like, if you want to go somewhere, you can go there. Or you don't even have to, really. Also, a fun fact, if you decide to come back later in this area before you fight Gascoin, like, after you beat the cleric beast, I believe is the earliest you can get it, once you have one insight at least, a summon sign for Father Gascoin pops up to help you kill that one big dude. It's not necessary in the slightest. I think it's just hilarious, in my opinion. Also, there's really just a bunch of stuff in the starting area. And this is, I'm pretty sure, called Central Yharnam, which is a real neat area. The cleric beast is actually right down that way, which we aren't ready to fight him. We aren't ready to fight him yet. But we are fairly close to being ready. Pebbles is something we can use to, like, lure enemies if we want to, but If I'm being honest, I don't think I've ever used a pedal in this game. This whole area is real easy. You just kind of run through. These guys' attacks are very telegraphed, so extremely easy to parry. Which, parry in this game is a lot different than all the other Souls games, because you have to shoot them in the chest right before they attack you. Let's see if we can't get this. Do we need it? Technically not. Does it help? Yes, 100%. We got this guy here. We just gotta do the same thing to him. This also gives us the Hunter's Clothes. This is the classic stuff, if I can actually touch the right one. And this will actually keep us fairly safe. Now all we gotta do is drop down. Might have dropped a little too hard too fast, but oh well. You can kill all these guys for the echoes if you want, but why, really? You can go over there for a shortcut, but we want to go up here first. Actually, going all the way over there unlocks a shortcut to the main boss of this area, Gascoin, which is really useful early on if you, like, not really learned all the streets yet. There's Gascoin's daughter, which we're gonna go to now. So I came here a little earlier than I normally do, because normally I grab this off here first. But yeah, not really that big of a problem. I hate that stupid one-handed. Just because it always catches me off guard, because it's like a little itty-bitty slap. Okay. I kind of thought he died first, so that was a little awkward. Yeah, but in this game, I know a lot more of the little secrety bits and goofs and gags that made the game a little broken. I'll be showing you as much of those that I know of. Like this. This is Gascoin's daughter. Sadly, her mother went off to get her dad, which is Gascoin. Gascoin was already crazy, so he kind of killed her by accident, which made him even crazier. Pretty sure we can, yeah, just drop down from here. And once we unlock the Cathedral Ward, we can go over and talk to all of them. And if I remember right, if you talk to that girl, you can accidentally get her killed. I think if you tell her to go to the Cathedral Ward. It's either the ward or you tell her where her mother is. Somewhere. I don't really know. Because I don't think I've ever properly completed her quest. Just because I always mess it up. And here's one of the easiest things about Bloodborne. Chances are, you're going to be staggering all the enemies before they even get a chance to think about staggering you. So if you can't hear that, that's one of those little annoying dudes wiggling about down there. I say annoying because they're real important to get, especially this early on. But yeah. We aren't gonna really need that guy. And he is kind of annoying, so. That's the thing, you always know where they are. Considering if they're moving, you can hear the little tap sound they make. And to me, that's just a real oogie sound. Like, Ooh. I don't think many people want to hear it. And also, here is a lot of people's fan favorite character of this game, besides the doll, or Maria, or even Gehrman for some reason.
A hunter, are you?
Irene.
What a mess you've been caught up in. And tonight of all nights, here, to welcome the new hunter. Prepare yourself for the worst. There are no humans left. They're all flesh-hungry beasts now. Still lingering about. What's wrong? A hunter unnerved by a few beasts. No matter. Without fear in our hearts, we're little different from the beasts themselves.
Alright. And after that, if you just talk to her, she tells you to buzz off and actually go do your job. If I remember right, this is the sauce beer. And this one I'm pretty sure is like... well, I guess we're getting this one first. Oh, that one was the sauce beer. Didn't expect y'all to creep up on me so quickly. And here's one of the main reasons so many people love Bloodborne. It's because of this. Every single weapon in the game has at least a second form. Which is cool as all get out. Like, really, just look at this. Bop, boop, bop, boop. And you can even do that mid-attack to do extra damage, or switch your attack style in the middle of your fight. Which to me, that's the coolest part, because you're like hitting, whack, 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 boom, and do like double the damage, because considering it's a secondary kind of attack. I just think that's real cool. And not to mention, I really love the whole Gothic Victorian era kind of look of it. I'm pretty sure this whole area is like based off of Prague or something. And we don't talk to her yet, considering she's kind of useless until we unlock Chapel. Which is a little bit of ways. We gotta kill Gascoin first, but technically we are fully prepared and ready to kill Gascoin. And also, I'm pretty sure it's right... like right there. Yeah, here it is, here it is. That is where those ladies we saw earlier are. Like, we just wrapped around to the other side of this row of buildings. Which doesn't seem like we've moved very far. And you'd be very right. This is not that far from where we started. This is the only way to get into this one spot here. And also there's this old person here that has a gun that will one-shot us this early on, at least. We got Plungent Blood Cocktail. And then we got When the Hunt Began, the Healing Church Left Us, blocking the Great Bridge to Cathedral Ward. As old Yharnam burnt to the ground the moonlit night. As Yharnam burned to the ground that moonlit... Oh, it's saying that it burned to the ground on the moonlit night. I don't know if I read that right, or if my brain just, like, crashed in the middle of that sentence. Which, if you're wondering where I'm going right now, it's back to where we started. Yes. We haven't touched a single lamp until now. And we've already wrapped all the way back to the starting area of the whole game. There's also a little, what do you call it? A little shortcut right up ahead over there. But We haven't unlocked it yet, and I don't think I've ever used that shortcut. I don't think it. Well, we are 25 minutes in. I think we're about ready for the first big boss. Now just keep in mind, this isn't the first actual boss, this is just the first one I really care about fighting. Okay, first we gotta clear out this little thing here. Now we are prepared for the fight. The cleric beast. Big boy, technically. He hops right up over that ledge. Yeah. You can stun him, get him jumping back a bit. Especially if you hit him like one after the other with the Molotovs, like, you can do a lot of damage. Plus, they can stun him a lot. Which, this fight is real easy. You just gotta really focus on slicing his legs up. He's got some big old gnarly legs, and he's dead. So that's the first fight of the game, and we've already won. Actually, at the rate I'm going now, I should be able to level up a bit. And possibly, now that we have some insight, we should be able to level up our weapon, level up ourselves, and then go kill Gascoin. Which, you can kill Gascoin even earlier than you can kill this guy. Here is the doll. The doll of Maria.
You will hunt beasts, and to embolden your sickly spirit.
She basically tells us she'll help us do whatever, really. Yeah, we just wanted to level up our health a little bit. Oh yeah, and forget about these. This is like the co-op stuff, after you beat your first boss. Technically, I think it's right after you unlock your first thing of insight. And here's Yharnam, the man who dreamed it all.
You welcome to the hunter's dream. This will be your home. I am...
Yeah, he is the first hunter.
Just go out and, you know...
He's basically the one who made the dream. He's real nice. And whenever you upgrade your weapons, you don't really need to worry about getting more. I mean, it's kind of real simple with that. And from here, we go back to Central Yharnam. We go back that way we came, and then we hop down... Yeah. If y'all remember that little thing we ran past on our way there, the big tunnel-y thing that goes right on through, and we're gonna go to that. Which we should... I guess we could go to the big bridge for, but... eh. And also, if you need a lot of blood vials, those two down there are a great place for early farming. Like, it is easily the best spot early game. Pretty sure that dog there and this dog here can break out of the cage if you just leave them be. Pretty sure, yeah, that dog doesn't respawn. Now we just go down. Which should be the easy part, right? And now, we should be able to kill these guys even faster. Which we were already killing them pretty quick, weren't we? And also, to do a jump in Bloodborne, you gotta do the sprinting, then tap the dodge button at the same time. So, Basically, you hold the dodge button to run, then you tap it while running to jump. Is it really important to know? Not really. I mean, I think it's like, it's useful for some of the fights in the game. Not all of them, but some. Okay, this brings you up to the front of the bridge. Doing this will bring you out to the side, where you want to go. If I can actually do the stupid charge. Okay. And we also now have the Saw Hunter badge, which I think we can equip, right? No? I don't remember how to equip them. Oh well. Alright, so we go out here, and here's a ladder that leads right up to the fight with Gascoin. And now you might be wondering, why do we want to fight Gascoin? Well, he's gonna go insane, and, well, we've already made it so far into this run in only 30 minutes. Oh, come on. You just do the normal punch. Punchy punch. Punch, punch. What? Buddy. Thank you. You're supposed to do the big punchy punch before you start doing the wacky wackies. And also, if you're thinking that's weird what I'm saying, you'd be right. I make half of this junk up in the middle of what I'm saying. This. And yes, before we ask you, these guys are real annoying just because they can hit you real quick if you aren't prepared. So let's get blood vials maxed up. You can hit the up button to actually give yourself extra bullets for blood, which we don't really need, considering there's a way to cheese this going. And I'm going to go ahead and silence myself so y'all can see the cutscene. Enjoy.
Beasts all over the shop. You'll be one of them, sooner or later.
Yeah, poor old Father Gascoin. He's became a beast. And if you want to know the cheese method, there are technically two to fighting Gascoin, if you really wanted to. One requires you don't get absolutely obliterated right there, and hope you can actually get him stuck right here. Which we did, sweet. Which you just kind of stand him right there and just start flailing. Whenever you get your upward swing, you're gonna hit him right in the foot. Just gotta time it right. You do have to be a little mindful, because sometimes your attacks might hit him. You gotta back a little bit every time to bop his toe, just slightly. You gotta be real careful, because sometimes he'll actually try and walk back down, so you just walk over to the side slightly whenever he does that. Which is real easy to solve the problem. And you just keep on bopping his toes, and eventually he turns into a big monster boy. So we just continue to bop his toes. Okay. This is a little shooty. Come on, Gascoin, step it up. Gascoin. Thank you. Oh, Gascoin, you weren't supposed to come back around. You know, lead him back up here. Sometimes he can do that. He'll just glitch himself out with a backstab and just start wailing on us like he's not supposed to. And from here, we just simply run back down to where we were. Simple enough, right? Wastes a little bit of our time and a lot of our health, too. And we just wait for him to casually come back down. We just start bopping his toes again. Just going, we're gonna want you right here. Right here, buddy.
What's that smell? The sweet blood. Oh, it seems to me it's enough to make a man sick.
Just going. Come on, buddy. Oh, I hate when he's... You know, the last time I tried this glitch, he didn't get out at all. But now he's getting out like every few seconds. Like, this is getting really annoying. Like, really, Gascoin, can you just, like, stay put? Oh, yeah, you just gotta stand right here, and he just lets us pop him. And the cozy rosies. There. Be real careful sometimes. Should be turning into a beast soon. It's going. It's going. Back up. Okay, he's beastly now. One of the beast boys. Gotta continue what we were doing. Gotta try not to get bopped by him a few times. It's real easy. I mean, as long as you stand in the right place, he stays stuck. So it's really just a simple fight of attrition. As long as you don't get stuck and accidentally get bopped by him twice. And we've won the fight. Yep. And then his little lantern pops up right here, and now we have the key to Oedon. Now you might be asking, why would we want to kill Gascoin? And the answer is really simple. He's a jerk. And also, we want to go ahead and grab this because it is one of the first main things we can actually use. It's just real cool, in my opinion, that you could give that to the little girl and she'll go out here to try and find her mother and father, or you can break it and use it and then save the little girl. It's real cool. Also, it's probably like 35, 40 just about. A little later than I expected, but yeah. Yeah. Man, this has been more of a boss rush than I was expecting, considering we immediately went for the cleric beast. And right after, yeah. then right after we took out Gascoin. And also that allows us to actually put that little gem we got onto our weapon. Also, I'm going to talk through this because Bloodborne has a weirdly odd amount of cutscenes that are only opening a door. Like, that's it. We just open the door and, oop, Oridon Chapel. Like, I don't quite understand why. There is no narration to it. There's no nothing to it. You can actually see the dude we can talk to right there. But, yeah. He doesn't talk until talking to, so I don't really get it. Now we can go ahead and talk to our buddy here.
You must be a hunter. Very sorry. The incense smells good. Good. I've been waiting for one of your ilk. These hunts have everyone all locked up inside, waiting for it to end. It always does. Always, but it won't end nicely. Not this time. Even some folks' screams of women folk, the stench of blood, the snarls of beasts. None of Yharnam's done for. But if you spot anyone with their wits, tell them about this here Erden chap. They'll be safe here. The incense wards off the beast. Spread the word. Tell them to come on over, if you wouldn't mind.
I know, this dude sounds sketchy as all get out, but he's one of the nicest characters in the game. Like, it's weird to think of, but yeah. He's probably the nicest dude here. Which still is just so weird. And also, I believe it's this one. Yeah, from here, we can actually buy the weapons. And, oh no, wait. I'm dumb. You can use Insight to buy Gascoin's clothes up here. I believe it also works with Pungent Blood. See, we get Gascoin stuff, which is considered healing garb, which means I'm going to go ahead and get these. Just because we don't really need Insight for this run. And normally I wouldn't go with Gascoin stuff, but it actually allows us to save someone. And I mean, why not? It actually gives us a slight bonus to our arcane and all that. Oh, and it looks like that's the end of this video. Sorry to say, but a good day to you all.